Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approach is near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch. .106.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
George Springer the next to hit.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. One strike now from Cole. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Striding in is Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And the pitch.
Aaron Hicks.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Batting second. Let's shortstop, number 20.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
One away.
Batting fourth.
With
right
that,
fielder,
it's time to check out the
Aaron.
starting lineup for the hometown Yankees.
John.
Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
First pitch of the AB now. Line to second where it's caught there for out #2.
Batting fifth.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in his seats.
Boy.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
The catcher.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gurriel is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees lead it 5-0. So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Now here's the first offering. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
1 out, nobody on. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Last half of the second set to go, and set to stand in is the veteran pitcher, Garrett Cole. First pitch of the AB now.
Goal.
No balls and a strike to count.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Now batting, center.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Steven Matz enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box, Gio Urshela.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 8. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. A jumping catch at second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The third baseman.
So next to hit is Gleyber Torres. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third, make it 9-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. Rudy Tellez the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 7.
Next, it'll be Reese McGuire. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Steven Matz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off
now at the plate,
Yankees,
Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Gardner.
First delivery to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett.
Now to the plate, Garrett Cole. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
The 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Gio Urshela as he grounds 1 briskly to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. Now at the plate is Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fouled off. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off speed.
Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 9-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Now batting, third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Run.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Tommy Malone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Malone.
standing in.
Yankees on top.
The first baseman, Luke.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he will take.
Yeah, the Blues are trash.
For strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett.
Now into the box, Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 29.
So now here is Gio Urshela. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 4. The Yankees are out in front, 13-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering. Teoscar Hernandez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now at the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Everyone subscribe to The Godfather to see the Yankees smack the Blues.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Now batting.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Tommy Malone, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And now, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Blue Jays held in check, still looking up at a 13-0 score. Stepping up is Gleyber Torres. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Gleyber.
First offering. Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
And he was already off to a great start with a home run on opening day, but then he goes and hits another one? Everyone knows he was putting in great work in spring training, and it looks like that hard work has paid off. What a way to get your season started.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner.
The catcher, Brett.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Next, here is Garrett Cole, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
First pitch on the way. Kevin Biggio is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's George Springer. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Teoscar Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 1 left for Toronto. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Jordan Romano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jordan Romano.
And now here is Gio Urshela. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
The shortstop, number 29.
Now here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is Hernandez. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs as the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette gathers it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Next to dig in, Giancarlo Stanton flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 17-0. Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider to count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping in next, Reese McGuire. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. So here is Luke Voigt. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu hit high and deep to right center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the 3rd out. But Joe Panik is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voigt is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
A note passed along from our producer, Chris Cutcliffe, tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Next to hit, Kevin Biggio. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Interleague Baseball, next. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now into the box, Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike one. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Robert is under this one. And very quickly, one gone.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting first, the first baseman, Anthony.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We head to the second, scoreless at Wrigley. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's only 1 for 10. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Digging in will be Andrew Vaughn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Leury Garcia as he puts it on the ground to third. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 5th.
So next to bat will be Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line toward right center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 6. Not shortstop.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Line hard, deep into left. Vaughn is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1 left. Ready now is Nick Madrigal. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Up next for Chicago, Lucas Giolito. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Adam Eaton digging in next. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box, David Bodie, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, David Bodie.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air to right field. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
Batting 9.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, will be the next to bat. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Sliced hard on the ground. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. The batter will be Luis Robert. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. first pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Jose Abreu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a spin and a throwback to second. A dive, but he's back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike, too.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Just got a piece to the right side. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0-1 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now that.
Stepping in once again is Jock Peterson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Now that. The shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Andrew Vaughn is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Vaughn.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Leury Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And another foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kyle Hendricks gets the W on the mound. Lucas Giolito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the White Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.